All right, hello beautiful people. Welcome to the Trap Your Demons workshop, and thanks for your bravery to be here. And it does sound a whole lot scarier than it is, I promise. The bravery comes in for when we're feeling our feelings and any sort of uncomfortable spots in our body and in our soul. So that's what this class is great for, is if you're feeling that stickiness, if you're feeling that discomfort, the invitation is to give this a try and see what happens. In my world, any sort of uncomfortable feeling is a need, want, longing, or desire that's not being fully met. And there's some sort of wisdom underneath there. It's like an indicator light going on in a car, or like a gas light going on, saying, hey, I need some attention right now. And that's okay. That's perfectly great. Like, thank you for, this pain, and thank you for this discomfort. So the invitation to start, you can do this in 5 minutes if you want in your journal in the morning. I find it a super great practice. Or you could do it on a full-size piece of paper. See here, and you can fold it in half like that. So we'll have part one of drawing out the image. And so I have one done here today. I've used watercolor and watercolor pencils. I'd recommend less watercolor because it's a bit too flowy, a bit too inexact. And maybe it's great to start, like I've done here. So I started in this back part, but I find that it doesn't get to the details. So great materials for this class are pencils, pencil crayons, anything that you can keep building on those layers. So I do have watercolor pencils here as well. I'm in Ecuador, and so my supplies are a bit limited right now of what I could pack with me, and that's totally fine. We'll just make do with what we have. And I made this image. And what I find every time that I do this one, if I'm taking more than just a couple moments, is that I don't fully know what the image is going to be. Sometimes I have no idea. I'm just like, I just feel ow. That's all I can say. I'm just like, it hurts and I don't know. Great place to start. And so that's where the discomfort, that's where the letting go of control and stepping into the unknown come in. So start out lightly, then start adding in some shapes, and what might happen is that you start to add in a whole bunch of shapes, and then you start to see a bit of a character come through, or a bit of something else show up, and keep checking in with your heart. Like, does it have scales? Does it have eyes? Does it feel spiky? Like, what does this feeling, if it had a personality, what is its personality? And so this is the personality and the funny shapes that had come up for me. And I said, thank you, and I have no idea what you are. So I said, like I was talking to a friend, like, oh, nice to see you, what are you? And it said that it was a protector energy. And I said, oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So on the next page, what I did is I wrote down a little bit of what was going on here so that I could keep on track. So just drew a little line down the page, or a little bit of a little section in the corner of your journal, just so that you can write, like, get it out first. And so I said, thank you for trying to keep me safe for many years. Like, what do you need? And it's a really important part, in my opinion, is to honor the monsters, honor that pain and what's showing up. So yeah, thank you for keeping me safe for so many years. What do you need? And I didn't really know. So I said, in first person, I am the horse, and I feel like I need rest and relaxation, and that I need to know that you'll keep me safe. And I said, thank you. And the rider, I said, I'm the rider, and I feel like I'm angry. My boundaries aren't being fully honored by my full self. And I was like, oh boy, I've totally been called out by my piece of paper here. Thank you. Like, thank you for that wisdom. So I said, okay, great. What would it look like if this energy, if this protector energy felt like their boundaries were being respected, that their anger was permitted, and not only permitted, but what, like, encouraged, and they're able to get that need met of feeling safe and feeling heard. And this is what had come up. And so to me, this is a very meaningful image, but to you probably not. But what I can do, what I implore you to do as well is I can look back and look at this and even think about it in my mind as I'm going in my day-to-day, and think about those moments where, oh yeah, I'm not sure what to do here, but this image and the symbol is reminding me of how I can truly honor, nourish, rest, protect myself, and be in a place of self-honoring. So I implore you to try something new and to create your own beautiful, meaningful image. And yeah, until next time, happy creating, and I look forward to seeing what you make. Take good care.